All right, so here's a woman who really has taken the sport by storm, just getting going as far as her UFC career is concerned, but man, the film is favorable. She can do it all.
It doesn't take long. It doesn't take long for you to recognize that someone has something special. This young lady has something special. She's a fantastic fighter. She's a tremendous grappler, great wrestler, and she has very good hands. Everything doesn't have to be elite. It's all got to be very, very good. She's very good everywhere. And she's special in certain areas. That is well-rounded, and that's what we see in this young lady.
Certainly a lot of handicappers suggest she'll have an advantage wherever this fight goes, but gotta get it done on fight night. Gotta rise to the occasion. We'll see if she can do that tonight. All right, so here's the two-division champion, Amanda Nunes, and what a response to that Juliana Pena loss, right? That had to be a difficult 6 months or so to sort of sit on that, but man, the proof is in the pudding, and she exacted her revenge at UFC 277.
I was worried, J.A. I was worried. I thought that the fact that she got so fatigued, the fact that Juliana was able to remind her what happens when Amanda doesn't have things going her way would be hard to overcome. But when she stepped into the octagon that night, she was right back to being the best in the world. But once again, there is a massive opportunity in front of her tonight as she walks to the octagon. Does she get through this as we saw her get through that fight with Juliana down in Dallas?
And usually when she's cracking a wry smile, it means danger for the opposition. So Amanda Nunes seemingly physically, mentally, emotionally in a great place coming in here tonight. All right, just about ready for live action. Here is tonight's tale of the tape. Now for the official introductions, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC Bantamweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Kayla. And now introducing her opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Amanda the Lioness Nunes.
Referee Herb Dean will handle the action in the octagon. All right, here we go with round one. She is arguably the best kickboxer in her division, and yet tonight, she gets her biggest test to date, fighting one of the more well-rounded fighters across all divisions in the UFC.
In the start of her career, she fought stand-up fighters. But when you beat the stand-up fighters, when you separate yourself from people with the same type of skills, you find yourself standing across the octagon from one of the best fighters in the world, a truly well-rounded mixed martial artist. That is the task in front of her tonight. She has got to be able to stay upright if she wants to win this fight. And for the well-rounded fighter, she has got to get this thing to the ground and make her uncomfortable. And now she's in mount.
All right, half guard position for her here, and this is a spot where we've seen her have a lot of wild success in previous fights. Ooh, she's setting up an arm bar now. Oh, she's got it locked in tight. Oh, come on, I'd be tapping. That's gotta be it. Oh, she's out.
Wow, way to stay calm in a tough situation and defend that armbar.
All right, right into side control now. We'll see if she can dole out some damage. A lot of fighters would prefer the half guard. She does pretty good work here.
She does great work in the half guard. She's very brutal. She's very heavy with her top half, so she doesn't worry about the opponent escaping. And this side control is very good for her because she wants to wear on you. She wants you to try to carry all of her weight with your upper body and make a mistake that will lead to a fight-ending finish for her.
Well, maybe some panic setting in for her opponent as she continues to land with the ground and pound.
She cannot deal with the pressure of the top fighter. She's so good at finding her strikes.
She's got her back now, DC, and I don't mean she's like there to support her, right? She is literally on her back and in control of this fight.
She's in control of this fight. Look for her to start trying to slide that arm under the neck to finish the fight with a choke. Oh, she's in trouble, dude.
All right, she postures up here, DC. We'll see if she can get those ground strikes here.
Watch for the huge elbows that she's known for.
Nunes is in half guard now. Final seconds here. Nice ground strikes landed by her here from top position. Ground strikes really adding up for her now. 5 minutes in the books. All right, so we now look back at some of the action from that previous round, DC. A lot of good highlights on those.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Round 2 here. Oh, lands a beautiful jab. Oh, she's trying to connect on the overhand left. Not there. Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Staying busy in the clinch, lands a nice punch there. Man, she is just breaking her down with volume tonight as she lands another combination.
I mean, over and over, she is just landing so many different attacks. It's amazing to watch someone never throw less than 3. She's throwing at least 3 every time she enters.
Oh, beautiful sequence by her there. Gets her opponent thinking about the hands, changes levels, and puts her on her rear end.
Go high and low. You got to mix it up, trick your opponent. She did that beautifully right now.
Nunes is in full guard now. Ooh, elbow from the bottom lands. That had some zip on it. Oh, what a strike she just landed there from the bottom.
Oh, nice.
Well, she was a little bit hesitant in round 1, but she has certainly picked up the pace here in this second round. It took her a while to find her range. She's in a strong striking rhythm now.
Oh, nice takedown.
Oh, reverses the position there. Nice transition by Nunes. We approach the 2-minute mark in round 2.
Caution, look to do damage.
Let's work.
Yes, smart adjustment. Yup.
All right, into full guard here, DC. Where does she go from here?
She needs to be passing. Right away passing. Trying to pass to get this ground and pound off. Oh, right into mouth.
1 minute now to go in round 2. Man, these ground strikes by her are really starting to take their toll.
What a nasty kick. That was thrown with ill intent.
Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue.
And she separates from her opponent.
Oh, hook shot blocked there by Nunes.
Huge knee lands from in close.
Round 3 next.
Hey, stop.
Excellent work, guys. Deep breath and relax.
All All right, now we take a look back at some of the action in that previous round, DC. A lot to like on both sides, really.
I mean, both were intent on going forward. And what happens when nobody wants to take a step back? They meet in the middle. That's exactly what they did, and they both found success over the course of that round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. All right, so she continues to land a high number of strikes here, just like she did in the previous round. As efficient as any striker in the division, this is a world-class display of striking here tonight.
Nice eyes.
Whoa!
She's getting up. Yep.
Well, it looked like we were going to get a finish. She had her rocked pretty good, but she wasn't able to close the show.
She wasn't able to find the kill shot. She hurt her very badly. She was not able to find that one shot that would have finished the fight.
Oh, nice combination of elbows there by Nunes. She's trying to pass the guard here. Ooh, unable to do so. Nice denial by the bottom fighter.
Great recognition in the grappling transitions. Way to maintain that guard.
All right, so Nunes is back in full guard. Oh, a strong series of committed elbows here. Those are starting to add up.
And there you go. Again, half guard.
Well, she does not seem to fear anything powerful coming back her way as she continues to land some big shots here from the top.
She's doing a really good job of dictating the engagements in this position. She's not running in there with her head in front of her hips. She's driving the leg and the knee in first, and then when she gets the right opportunity, she lands a big strike at the top.
She's really accurate landing these strikes from top position.
In the half guard.
And there she goes again, landed another strike on the ground. Oh, and transitions right into side control.
That was nice.
And very effective with the ground and pound. All right, so the ladies make their way back to the feet. Nice job by her there, and the crowd is just lapping it up.
Yeah, they're loving her willingness to fight to get back to her feet. She never accepted being on the bottom, so even though it was difficult, she got it done, and now she looks to impose herself on her opponent.
Look at the redness appearing on the left side of her body there. That's starting to really add up. And a nice job at least staying upright on that. And now some knees. She got that single collar tie.
And that's the danger in the engagement there.
And that'll do it. 15 minutes from the books. All right, so she survives to hear the final horn. What a round it was. All right, so there's the end of the round. She didn't force the finish after getting that knockdown with the head kick, but was very close to getting the job done there for good in that round.
She's so patient. She's never going to overextend herself. She's never going to rush. She's never going to force anything. She will always stay exactly in her pocket. She will stay exactly in her rhythm. She believes that eventually the finish will come.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Fourth round now, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. Well, she lands another strike to the body here, and the percentage is getting high now in terms of the body strikes landed. Didn't see a lot of that earlier on, making up for lost time here. Great body kick there.
Huge knee lands to the clinch.
And now some separation between the two athletes. Oh, could be in trouble after that knee to the head.
She gets to the single collar tie. Look for her to move the opponent. Pull the head down and try to wear on her gas tank. Great timing on that double leg.
Oh, reverses the position now. Beautiful work by her on the ground there. Nice job by Nunes. Really good job by her in the bottom position to land a strike and not idle there.
All right, so she's able to work her way back to her feet now.
She gets to the single collar.
See the seminal blow of this fight thus far.
Yeah, man, she landed a massive hook, and it has her opponent hurt bad.
All right, so she told us in the fighter meeting the body shots were going to be key, and they certainly have been. She invested early, and now you're starting to see some damage on the other side.
Yeah, she's doing a great job of following the game plan. She spoke to us in the fighter meeting about going to the body, about investing, not worrying about seeing the outcome right away. And it's starting to show now as this fight gets longer.
Watch for her to set up that hook again now. It's been a big weapon for her here tonight. Let's see if she goes back to it. So a lot of strikes have landed here, and she has a fighter. Back and forth we go between two of the best women in the world. Well, her stamina is low. Another miss with the strike there, and I got to imagine this is a really tough predicament to be in as a fighter.
Yeah, very discouraging.
Strike right there, you see.
Great shot landed. Now she's got to go chase her down to get another one off to finish the fight. Big knee.
Oh! So she holds on to her here, not doing too much, really just looking to recover. That is as clean a knockout as you will ever see, and certainly the signature win of her career today.
You don't get many like this. She said that she was going to knock her opponent out, and that is exactly what she did. What a performance.
We send it inside the octagon. Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Deans called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 9 seconds of round number 4. Declaring the winner by knockout, Amanda, Lioness of the Ring, Nunes.
All right, so another big win and result for the consensus greatest of all time, the Lioness Amanda Nunes, your winner by knockout here tonight. And man, when she hits, she does not miss.
I mean, she doesn't miss, and she hits ridiculously hard for a woman at bantamweight. She can shut your lights out like we have seen her do on so many occasions.